Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm a creative entrepreneur based in the UK. I make videos around building my businesses and productivity. In this video, I wanted to make a video around color grading. It's something that I get quite a lot of compliments on, in the sense of people are always like, oh, I love your grade, I love your color. And it's really not that hard to do. The way I do it, I don't think is a lot of work. But I wanted to break down in this video how you can do it for your videos, how I do it for mine, a really simple process to how you can color grade your videos to make them just stand out that little bit more. Let's jump into the computer. So I've got the two clips that I want. Say I want to... So these were shot in, if you're on a Sony, picture profile 1. If you want to do S-Log, then shoot in picture profile 7. And this will just give you a bit more of control over it. So let's add two clips so that we can see. So we have got these two clips. So firstly, what I'm going to do is make an adjustment layer, which then allows you to make changes to the different clips. Just drag that onto your timeline, click on that, go to workspaces, go to color, and this is called a histogram. And it basically gives you the view of the light that has been let in by the camera. If we come over to the adjustments over here, which is basic correction, just start with basic correction. Again, make sure you've got the adjustment layer selected. And what you can do is you can chop this up, so you just edit both of them. Let's get the camera in view. So it will change as you dub through the and you'll be able to see the different colors that are coming and the different light that is coming in. So the part over here is essentially like the hand and the camera, which you can see. To make the changes that you want to make, you want to first start with blacks. This will, as you can see, if you just whack the sliders up, you'll be able to see a difference. And trust me, don't do this. Firstly, start by looking at the level. So you want a nice fair amount touching 0 and a nice fair amount touching 100. That is the game that you're trying to go for. So start by dragging blacks. Again, you can see that you need to drag it down because the clip is here. So we need to drag it down just a little bit. And you can see that's starting to make the camera pop, which is quite nice, and it adds just a little bit of depth. So you don't want like loads, because again, makes it too contrasty, makes it look like you're a year 9 editing your Tumblr photos. So don't do too much, just do a little bit. I like that, I'm happy with that. The whites, you want to take it up a little bit because you can see there's a little bit of a gap. So maybe we want to lift the image up just a teeny bit. Yeah, about there. It's quite a light image, so I don't want too much. Shadows. Again, just the shadows in the image, but you can see that this is moving the whole image and it's squeezing it all together. If you go up and if you go down, it's pushing it all down. So you don't want to do too much with this. Again, use your images, use the image that you can see. I probably want to go down just a little bit. Highlights, again, the highlights in the image is pretty self-explanatory, but you just want to see and do what works for you. Contrast, again, you don't want to do too much. Exposure, you have some control over this, but if you go too high, it will just ruin it. If you go too low, again, it just makes the image look really flat. So I need to take this up a little bit. And then temperature, if you've got something white in the image, which we don't on here, you can select the white balance from here. Yeah. Or do it manually, which just involves you dubbing through and seeing which work. Let's have a look. If we exit that off. So that's not made a huge amount of difference, but you can see that the image before was looking a bit pinky and there was no real detail, but then we've added a little bit of detail. We can go in and we can make the saturation a little bit higher, which will again bring more detail. The vibrance a little bit higher. Color wheels and color match. This is the different elements of the image. So again, you can see that's the shadows is primarily the trees in this image. You don't want to do this too much, so I want to maybe bring that a little bit towards the blue and the green midtones. This is going to be like the skin colors and stuff, so try not to do it too much. Again, if there's a color in your image, so say I really wanted to make the jeans on here pop, I'd select that color. I can see that that is just got that bit, so we can really add to the jeans. I mean, there's not always a case that you would want to do this, so we just want the bluey to pop. So if we hit that button there, that will select the other stuff. We can take the saturation down, which will just make the blue on this image pop. It adds quite a cool effect, actually. Again, just have a play, do what works for you, and just test it, really. Dub through all these different elements and see what works for you. And if you want to copy the effects over, so say you're happy with how it looks, you just go Command C, Command V onto there. So you copy over the Lumetri color, paste that on. So I've copied that one over, and the image that is on it is a little bit lighter. So what I'm going to want to do is go into here, take this down a little bit. It's very green as well. Again, you can see the colors, and then just work your way through it. And that is a simple way to color grade your images and your videos. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.